if this daily candle does close below the 21 EMA, then most likely we are going to be, testing back up to it as resistance and then pulling back. And like we explained in yesterday's video, the area below 10,800 is an area of extreme volatility. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin Svenson, and today I want to discuss the price of Bitcoin. So we did see a continued pullback to just below $9,500 last night, creating a slight higher low. Now, if you guys have been watching this channel, we've been looking out for the creation of a descending triangle in this range. A lot of people now are looking at this low and saying that, now that we have a higher low, there can't be a descending triangle, which is absolutely not true. If we go to the weekly chart here, I just want to point you guys back to the, this area, the consolidation range that Bitcoin saw around the $6,000 level. If we just drop a horizontal line here, after we hit 20,000, Bitcoin did pull back to 6,000, and we created a higher low before creating the overall descending triangle pattern in this range. Now, right now, Bitcoin is seeing a slight higher low, but that does not mean that Bitcoin can't create a descending triangle. So even if Bitcoin does create a higher low on this level and bounces out of this region right here, it doesn't mean that we can't create a descending triangle. The potential for a descending triangle is already here. In my opinion, we are already forming a descending triangle. So now let's move into the 4-hour chart. Bitcoin bounced off of the $9,500 level. We did see some decent volume coming in here, although in my opinion, the bulls did not really put in enough volume here for a major bounce. I do think that Bitcoin could test out of this region for a short period of time, although overall in this area right here, Bitcoin did not put in enough volume for a major low. And that is why I think Bitcoin is likely to create a descending triangle in this region and continue retesting this horizontal low before breaking down to my downside target of about $7,500, which does come in at the golden retrace. If we just go from swing low to swing high, 7,500 is just above the golden retrace, and that is currently my downside target, and I am looking to accumulate Bitcoin at about 7,500. So if you guys have been watching this channel, you should know that we've been keeping a close eye on the 21 EMA, which acted as a great support indicator on the way up. And it also was our indicator for the break of the parabolic trend when we got that daily candle close below the 21 EMA and broke the overall parabolic trend and found horizontal lows. The other day we were talking about how if we got a daily candle close below the 21 EMA, just like this region right here, then we would see a continued pullback, and we got that pullback, and now we're bouncing off of about $9,500. And again, the bulls have not necessarily put in enough volume here for a continued bounce, so it would not surprise me for us to pull back and retest 9,100 here in the near term. Even if we get a bounce off this region, I think eventually we will retest our lows here at $9,100. So I want to talk about another key moving average right now. For those of you that aren't familiar with CryptoWatch, if you just go to your top bar right here and click on your analysis tool drop down, I'm just going to go to my EMAs right here and bring in the 100 EMA. This right now is playing a key role. We did get a direct bounce off of the 100 EMA. So if Bitcoin does continue this bounce, we could see the price ranging in between the 21 EMA and the 100 EMA in this area right here before making a major break. Now, overall, of course, right now things are looking a lot more bearish. We are getting more horizontal lows. We are getting lower highs in this region. We are sitting in a more bearish posture right now. Of course, if the bulls can break above this 21 EMA and range back to the downward sloping resistance and break above the downward sloping support, then likely that could be setting us up for a move to the upside. Personally, right now, I am still leaning much more bearish. I do think the bearish outlook holds more weight in this region right now. It is quite likely, in my opinion, that we are going to retest the golden retrace before getting any significant bounce out of this region. Once again, just looking at that 4-hour chart, the bulls did not necessarily put in enough volume. We have enough volume here for a short-term bounce, but it does not look like we put in enough volume for any sort of long-term low. So right now I am still looking for the creation of a descending triangle in a break to my downside target of $7,500. So let me know in the comment section what you think. Do you guys think we're going to create a descending triangle in this range? Do you think we're going to break to the upside? Do you think we're going to break to the downside? Do you think we will hit my downside target of 7,500, which is the golden retrace? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And also, if you are interested in signing up with CryptoWatch, which is my preferred platform platform for charting and trading. Definitely use my affiliate links below. And I will see you all in the next video.